Hello, I'm Robert Young. I'm a former serving soldier. Served with the Queen's Royal Irish Hussars and then amalgamated to the Queen's Royal Hussars. 92, I think it was. But anyway, I've had time to think over the years. I'm just thinking about the situation, with our government today. 2019, it's just a joke. They're not for the people at all, they're for themselves. So in that thought and thinking back, I might as well fight for what's rightly mine, and basically I'm going to investigate my illnesses a bit more, stuff the loyalty because they're not loyal to us, so that's the reason why I'm doing it. But also it's something that's been going on for way too long now. Yeah, you hear people all the time saying, you know what you signed up for and this, that and the other, and you know what you're getting yourself into. And I say, yeah, you're right, but what isn't right is we didn't sign up to be used as guinea pigs for vaccines that no one knew the after effects were going to be. And to be fair, I just thought it was safe because, well, they wouldn't put us in danger, would they? As in, health-wise, like that. I mean, obviously you're in danger of facing an enemy and that, but to actually self-inflict diseases on you it's not what I signed up for anyway. Having plenty of time to think about my journey in life, I can honestly say I first felt a decline in my health in around January 1992. Before that I was at peak fitness. I was a regimental cross-country skier. I could run BFTs probably faster than most in the regiment, and when I did my last season skiing, my race times were a lot lower than they were before. Also, I was getting a lot of tendon problems, especially my Achilles, around that area. But yeah, I definitely noticed I wasn't as fit as I was before. Struggling to get breath, that sort of stuff, which, being a cross-country skier, you train to get your breath, your recovery rate back, and I just couldn't do it. So I noticed it back then. I was always a happy, jolly type character. Never used to really let things faze me. But then I got into like a depression rut. Although I recognised it in around 1997. When I think back, when I did my tour of Bosnia in 1996 prior to leaving the army, I think back now, I definitely wasn't the same person I was, before. And I think it's like a progressive thing. I seeked help, but what I didn't realise is that you could get aftercare for depression, if you like. Anyway, 3 consultants confirmed I had PTSD, chronic fatigue syndrome amongst that, and anyway, I managed to control it myself, if you like. It was always there, but just recently, which is why I've reapplied for my war pension, it hit me like a ton of bricks probably about 2 months ago, and it's like I've gone back to square one, and it's controlling it. I can do that, but how long for? It's all part and parcel of what I think happened to me, with all the shit they put in us, basically, I think, personally. In 1997, my wife was pregnant. It was going to be my one and only child, a son. Even give him a name, James. And I was at work in Croydon. So I was taken on as caretaker at the Royal Yeomanry after my service. Got a phone call to come home because my wife had a miscarriage. So I was left childless. I suppose it's all sort of like adding up, mounting up, and it's making me think that I was robbed of being a father. You know, it's not just one thing, it's numerous things, and that's one of them that really hurts me. Thank goodness I had some stepchildren to bring up, but to lose your own is heartbreaking. So that could be, or more than likely is, one of the reasons why I'm, I have this depressive state. I don't know. But yeah, so possibly 2 weeks ago I was rushed into hospital, stabbing pains in my stomach, had many tests, scans, ultrasound scans, to find out that I had diverticulitis, also fat on my liver. I don't drink, I haven't drunk since I've left the forces, and plus I'm scared to drink because of what I might become. So I don't touch alcohol. So that's a worry. Also found out I've got a hernia. It's not bad. So it's just things mounting up, but the stomach complaints I've had for years and years, and they've just put it down to, as I've got older, it's your age. But I've had stomach problems for years, since before I was 40, so I think they're just trying to sort of like, make it linger, if you like, so when it comes to evidence and stuff like that about my war pension, that will go against me because of my age. But this is all part of it. Many things. I regularly get shooting pains in my toes, fingertips, joints, which are unbearable. It's like someone sticking a knife in your fingers and toes. I've had that for quite a while as well. So it's just something else. I regularly have nightmares. Lucky enough my wife knows the signs, so she knows when to wake me up. And occasionally I wake up with a feel of dread. I wake up crying, heart sunk, like as if you've lost somebody. And that's something else. Since I've been off work, two of my old friends and their golf veterans have passed away. I know one of them was like very fit. The other lad, I don't really know too much about him, but he died in his sleep. Also, in the last sort of 3 to 4 years, I've lost the other 2 crew members that I served with in the Gulf. They've passed, and you start getting a bit paranoid, especially when you get rushed into hospital. You're thinking, hold on a minute, is it my turn? And I honestly thought it was that day I got rushed in. I looked up at the sky and thought this was my last day on earth, and then things got run through your mind, like, am I being betrayed? Is there a cover up? All that sort of thing. I think there's something in it, because there's too many veterans that are way too young, I believe, coincidentally, to die so early. I don't know. It's a scary thought. Bit of an embarrassing point, but as for my love life, well, my sex drive is very, very low. My wife, bless, has been very patient with me, but it just doesn't bother me, which makes a marriage quite difficult at times, if you know what I mean. That's something else you've got to think about. Build up to the Gulf War, we were subject to vaccines, anthrax. Also, we were given naps, tablets which we had to take every 8 hours religiously, which I don't think helped my health at all. But they all sort of deny it, you know, the officials, government, MOD, they're all denying it. But to be given a cocktail like that in such a short time, not really knowing the after effects, is it's just criminal. I don't know how else to say it, really. I've been reading the book Gulf War 1, which are like mini memories from people that were in the Gulf War, such as McColonel RSM and Rupert Smith. In one particular statement, told the MOD that he wasn't taking the vaccination prior to going into battle, and he wouldn't recommend it to his troops because he didn't want them to be ill before going into a battle. But these vaccinations we just lined up and had them give us, not asking any questions, being loyal to our country, our government, Queen. It's just something we thought we had to do. We weren't explained anything, not told any side effects, after effects, whatever. So we just stood there and took the vaccinations. Most of us had like colds afterwards, but I can't remember much about it. I know we didn't feel very well after for a day or so. I just wanted to take down some notes on the video just to sort of clear the air, clear my mind. Although there's other things that I was going to say which I can't actually remember. That's another thing actually. My memory's terrible. It has been for a while now. But people keep telling me you need to push for your war pension, because people I was with are actually getting a war pension. I was given £10,000 for a shoulder injury which wasn't Gulf related. It was when I was maintaining a tank, ripped the shoulder muscles, and they've been damaged ever since. Anyway, I got paid for that, which thank you. But I was in the 15 to 19% threshold, which meant that I wouldn't receive a regular Gulf War pension. But all I'm going to say on that note is that the conditions I had when I went for it are worse. My depression's come back again after, my God, must be 20 odd years now, which I found very scary. But talking to a welfare officer in the regular army, he told me that it's what happens. and I didn't know about that either. So yeah. Well, when I was diagnosed with PTSD and chronic fatigue syndrome, there's a bit more to it than that, but I wasn't made aware that there was an aftercare. No one said nothing to me, just diagnosed it. Oh, we know what you got, that's it, on your way. Which I'm a bit peeved about, because I could have been helped years ago. As for my resettlement course, which is another bugbear of mine, I wanted to do fibre optics when it was all up and coming, the new thing. I wanted a career in that, but there wasn't enough vacancies on the course at that time. So I was given a list of what I could do, ended up doing some stupid decorating course, and later on in life I found out that I could have held back until there was a vacancy on the course that I wanted. No one told me that. So in a way I'm a bit peeved off, and I just want, you know, justice. This government owe me, but not just me, there's thousands of us. And I've decided I'm not going to sit back now. And what tipped me over the edge in a way was the fact that quite a few of my friends have died that served in the Gulf. And no, I've just decided I'm more determined than ever now. My wife's been telling me for ages to do it. So here we go. I'll fight till I get something back from my friends.